All right. Let's see which pile of shit is gonna get us somewhere today. Hey, what's up, F.U. Lewis? What's up, my guy? I like how I showed up in the... yeah, exactly. I showed up in Philly's stream last night, and everyone goes, "Oh, there goes the schooner, boys! Here comes the schooners out of the schoon cave. We all schooning tonight, baby." And Philly's like, "Bro, you over there schooning with the boys? What's going on?" I was like, "Damn, this is my legacy, just being known as the schooner, man. We out here schooning." Here comes the schooners out of the schoon. Oh, we got some feedback. We all schooning tonight. Philly's like, there we go. Should be good now. You won't schoon, man? You ain't about that schoon life? Okay, man. Respect, bro. Respect, man. The people who reject the schoon. Didn't draw a single one. You can craft them. J Echo. The Echo should be gone. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. F.U. Lewis, Goldcapper. How y'all doing? All right. Let's try TikTok. We're going to give it a shot. I really want to make this RAKDOS work. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. Yikes. Okay, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Boom. TikTok. All right. Boom. Bump. Raffine's Tower. Let's do Chandra, Dress to Kill. Boom. Bop. What deck we using? I'm trying my RAKDOS TikTok. My old RAKDOS TikTok. TikTok on the clock. Let me try this. Is he going to kind of counterspell it? Is he going to destroy it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. He's got Esper over there, so who knows what's going on with him. Look at him go. Riveteer's Requisitioner. Alright. And turn. Boom. Alright, there we go. Teferi who slows the game. Alright, resolve. Between yesterday and today, I went from Plat 3 to Diamond. Okay, if I can get All Will Be 1 down... Why would he tap that? That's going to make it... Hopefully he doesn't have Spell Pierce. No, he does not. Alright, so if he can't get rid of All Will Be 1, he's going to die immediately. He does not. He cannot get rid of All Will Be 1. He's going to immediately die. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Boom, 4. Let me just do this. Let me just do that. Alright, fantastic. TikTok. Tick-tock. On the clock. I don't know if he was paying attention at all. I genuinely don't know. He may have not been at all paying even a little bit of attention there. That may have been the problem. Yeah, we're doing the clock deck tonight faster than you. So if you can see that, we're already digging in like a tick. Trexojacto really liked that win right there. The Millennium Calendar all will be one combo with Obnixila's Kingpin Kicker to boot. And why not throw in some Anvil in there for the hell of it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Why not? Here go this dude. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. Clocking in. RAKDOS. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Alright. Enough of that. Tick-tock. Okay. Boom. Boom. I did 15 damage because of the counters, yes. You can make this thing go from having... You can double the amount. So if there's 15 counters on it, you can make it have 15 more. And anytime you put a counter on somebody, you can all will be one them. You can also all will be one them in an infinite loop with... with the other thing that I have that I can't remember the name of. Let me do that. We'll wait and turn with Obnixilis. You can go in an infinite loop. You can ping one, ping one, ping one. So there's actually two methods of using the clock, or all, well, there's actually two methods of using all will be one to do a fuckload of damage. So it has two abusable strategies in it, which is nice. It's good stuff. Yeah, I usually do it at the end. I wanted to wait to do that. Bop, bop. Yeah, I had an instant that I could play. It's really not. It's not really the tapping that. I mean, the tapping helps, but for real, the best thing you can do is let's see, Sulphur Springs. That sucks. Tap that. I guess we'll put that down. It's not really necessary to, no attacks. Okay. Filthy Frank rapped about peanut butter. I don't know anything about that. What's up, Cookies? What is that? Cookies. I feel like that's a setup to something much more sinister. I don't know. I don't know what about that is so sinister, but it's like Mark's sinister potion. It's forbidden, Mark. You can't have the sinister potion. No blocks. What is he gonna do here? Part of the ship, part of the crew. Kitesail Larcenist. He's gonna grab that artifact, which is gonna fuck me up right there. Yeah. So there's about 1 or 2 cards that I can grab here that are gonna work. That I don't think that's one of them. No attacks. If I can remove him, I can again win the game pretty easily. But that's a mighty big if. He can do a grand total of 6 and 3. 6 and 3 is 9. He can do 9 points of damage. Pretty much, if I can remove Kitesail Larcenist, I can win the game. That is not gonna. That's gonna fucking lose the game though, right there. That is what's gonna fucking lose the game. Thing is what are the chances? You know, he's gonna have a artifact lockout. You know, it happens. It happens. They always stand on deck. They sure do. That's a good one. Nighthawk, how you doing? Peacekeeper. Samantha Dashing. X-River. Did I say hi, X-River? This is not a great opener, but I'm going to go with it. 2 Herbarisks kind of suck, but what are you going to do? We'll do Shivering. All right. We may need some card draw. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, Grixis. Burning down the house. Psh, psh, psh. Burning down the house. Brisk Sverge Kerber. Alright. There. Home it's closer, Kaito Dancer. Doom 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 doom. Too slow. Count the headlights on the highway. Okay. Let's see what he's got here. Probably some stock removal, as we thought, and get that Herbarisk out of my hand. It gives me an extra card, which Herbarisk is not an essential piece. It's just kind of a bonus piece. It's not super critical that we get Herbarisk. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Can't block. He's going to run in. Boom, boom. Very nice. Stay alert. Return it. Who did you return? Draw a card. Oh, he did that one. He sacrifices. So creature comes in with a 1/1. Let me do this. Okay. Let's see how to deal with this. Thirst for knowledge, draw cards. Okay, he does that. Prophetic Prism, interesting. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's do all will be one. Ping him for 1. Let's sacrifice that. Okay. And let's do no attacks. This is going to be interesting. I'm faster than you. Thank you for coming by Twitch. I'm faster than you. All right. I'm able to keep our head above water here. I'm wondering if he has counter spells. I'm wondering if that's the trick here. Charming Scoundrel. Red Devils. That'll do 6. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Okay. What does he got for me here? That missed. Okay. Net. We do that. We do that. This is good over here, huh? Wow. Just fucking flooding out for the funsies, huh? Just flooding out for the funsies. Son of a bitch, man. Son of a bitch, bro. 19 cards in and just fucking flooded, dude. Son of a bitch, man. I couldn't get any fucking cards. I couldn't get a fucking... All I needed was an Obnixilis or anything, really. I needed something, but nope. I got that shit. Oof. Drop a land? Yeah, I mean, it's not that expensive of a deck. Maybe I could, but that was just bad luck. That wasn't even really flooding, because I only got like 7 lands total. It's a 2.5 with 2.4 lands. I'm a real son of a bitch that happened. That was a real bastard thing to happen there. I think that was just bad luck. I don't know if... We'll try it. Millennium. Dinosaurs. Oof. Yeah, you might be right, guys. We might need to drop a land. Holy shit. Holy shit, bros. I mean, 37% chance I pop it. I got 5 lands now, which is the maximum that I need. Which fucking blows. Gobos is great, man. I love Goblins is such a mischievous deck. Hey, what's up, He of the Void? We're trying to do a RAKDOS TikTok calendar deck. Which is a fun one. Oh no, it's Birdie Bot's Every Flavored Beans here. It's a every color. Although, unless he's playing as the first person to play Herd Migration in a not fucking every color deck. Could be that too. Oh, he is. Oh my goodness. Okay. My turn. Amount of faces. Ixalan. Put down Obelisk. I mean, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? He's probably Triumphant Chomp. Yeah, it's fucking, it's Jover. Okay, so mana issue, Obelisk issue. We had a really good run, but man, we were getting some shit hands off the top. Yeah, we were getting some shit hands off the top here. Oof. All right, let's take a look under the hood here. Obelisk, I think you got to go, Obelisk. I don't think you're doing it. Only call it Riveteer's Requisitioner. I think we need a little bit more power. Burn down the house. Probably another removal. What's a card draw? Yeah, I think Obelisk is kind of a... Braids is not a bad idea. As a normal human being deck, it works great. As a fucking deck up against turn 2 Ulamogs, not great. It can get some great wins. It absolutely can. Can it overcome the sheer weight of fucking bullshittery that is available on display and Timeless? Generally, no. But again, I don't know if it's supposed to. You know, it's kind of just there to compete. I mean, it's got like a 50-50 win rate. You make of that what you will, you know. Wicked. He's going to target the Venerated. Oh, he's going to return to nature. Oh, destroy target enchantment. Interesting. Boom. Okay. Bop, bop. Alright. Chop 09. Slaughter Singer. Very nice. Okay. My turn. Riveteers. Left me Braids. Good stuff. Good man. Alright, we'll block that on that. Boom. Bop. My turn. Let's do that. Boom. Next. No attacks. End turn. Boom. Okay. Vanquish the Horde. Ooh, very nice. Destroy all creatures. Interesting choice. My turn. We'll do this silly dude. Boom. Bop. Boom. Draw a card. Create a treasure. Maybe it's a land. It's not a land. Who's he going to put down? And he's out of there. All right. Not bad. Oh, putting on a little weight back. That's good to hear, bro. Listen, if you need some to put on extra weight really fast, we can use some of mine. I can get a sterile tubing and a hand pump. And I'm good for about like 30, 40 pounds for you, bro. You pump it right, just... And we can pump it right on you. If you got to get fat on your bones quick, I'm your man. We just feed me it, and we're good to go, man. We don't even do... We forget all the other stuff. Ensure all that other shit they're feeding you. We got this, man. Dun, dun, boom. Yeah, the appetite. Let's do that. You got a counterspell, maybe? Probably. I would say he's got a counterspell. Oh, no, he's got a Siphon Insight. Eating fried chicken for the boys. Yeah, my mom had to... My mom does not like heavy food, and she had to get some of her colon out. And, I mean, it was like... She was really unhappy. She's like a vegetarian. Almost vegan. There's very few foods that she really enjoys, and she was so unhappy. They were like, you gotta eat rich, heavy food, and you gotta do it a lot. And she was like, ugh. Let's do Voldarin Epicure. Let's do that, because we want All Will Be One to be out, and then we want to count. Boof, boof. And turn. Alright, well, think of that, Drift Ronin. Thank you for coming, man. Always like to hear from you, man. Okay, boom, bop. Okay, hopefully he sinks mana, because as soon as I can get All Will Be One, I can kill his ass. Preacher of the Schism. Really want him to play something out here, man. He's going to ping me, ding me, and number one, sling me. Man, please play a card. Ah, damn it. Alright, he didn't do it. I'm so worried about that. Alright, we're going to do this then. I want to bait out that counterspell, man. I know he's got one. He's Fairy Mastermind. God damn it. Okay. I'm so worried about that counterspell. Well, we can build up. We can't put it down yet. We'll build up. He's got a block. He's got a block, boys. Boom, boom, boom. Pop. Oh, yeah, we can just do this then. Yeah, we can just kill him that way. Yeah. Let's open this packety pack, because it's wiggity whack. What do we got there? Threefold Thunderhulk. I don't know if I'm ever going to play that. Also, if you really need help and you want some beginner's advice, I recommend coming to our Discord. We have probably a few hundred years of Magic the Gathering, at least 100 years of Magic the Gathering advice. Probably more like 200 years of Magic the Gathering Magic the Gathering advice for you on our Discord. Welcome to the Villains, by the way. Welcome to the show. I'm going to play your intro music. Everybody, welcome Sky to Powerlifter. How you doing? Mana Burn. Oh, I remember Mana Burn. This is not a great opener, but I'm going to go for it. Just because I have a 1-2 play right here. Boom. Bump. Boom. Okay. Bramble Familiar. Okay, no attacks. Welcome in vampire accent. Welcome. Welcome to my Magic the Gathering. Blood. Okay, let's do that. Fuck me, man. Look at this shit. Alright, Millennium Calendar. Wants to drought me right here. Yeah, it might be historic, it might be timeless. It might not be a complete list. You might not have it copied everything. I don't know. How to upgrade the Rebel Armory deck. Okay. I don't even see the deck list on here. I don't even see the deck list on here, man. I don't even see the list. Okay, the deck list is on Moxfield. Oh, that makes sense. We can block that with that. Wow. All right, you can do that to me right there. This looks like a standard deck, so as long as you're standard, and you might just not have the cards, dude. You just might not have the cards. Oh, he fucked me here. Yeah, no black mana. We just got out shuffled here. It might be invalid. The game just absolutely fucked me here. We just got bad draw right off the rip, and he hit a beautiful draw. Good. I mean, it's not going that terrible. It's going all right. I'd love to get something cool here, but I'm not going to. The Galtese Falcon. No attacks. We're good. Yeah, no mana, bad draws, all shit. All right, we may need to adjust that black mana. Let's do this real quick. Let's try that. Why not? Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, Sultai. Salty Sultai. Cruel Samophage. Oh, we already know what's up with him, man. We already know the dealio here. Self-mill. Sultai self-mill. This is Resurrector. Easy. Easy all day. Resurrector. Cruel Samophage. Bum, 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 bum. He didn't get anything good in the graveyard yet, which is why he's probably mad. Boom, boom. Put that out. Boom, bop, boom. That gets exiled. Yeah, it's Squirm and Emerging. Easy. Easy Squirm and Emerging. What's the deal with the... Mono red is the easiest and fastest way to get yourself to Mythic. It's a rank up. It's fast and it's got a 90% like effective rate. So that's the deal. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just stuck. I mean, there's people that just like mono red. They just like winning as many games as fast as possible. So you're just gonna have people that like it. You know, they're just enjoying themselves. And then you have people that are just trying to rank up. They want to hit numbers. And it's currently, I think it's #1 ladder right now. So that's just the best, most effective way for them to do it. Think your mono black is better than my mono red. Wow. Mono black is in a good spot right now, not going to lie. Bloodletter is a dangerous card, man. I can't express how dangerous Bloodletter is spooky dangerous. Ooh, let's start with Millennium. What do we want to start with here? We'll start with Millennium just to show them we're serious. Yeah, rotation's going to be interesting, man. I'll tell you what. Rotation's going to be a hell of a thing. There we go. New Millennium Calendar. Is he going to counterspell that? No. No. But it's going to be it's going to be an uphill battle against fucking Esper. It's going to be a fucking uphill battle against goddamn Esper. Captive fucking Kingpin, and we still don't have a goddamn mana. Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll do this. Hopefully we can charge the kill shot here. Can I see your sidebar menu thing? Yeah, sure. There you go. Let's do that. Let's gain and drain him. Oh, fuck, we need a mana so fucking bad. We need a fucking mana. Ah, oh, fuck. That'll give us a treasure. Create a treasure token. That's not a goddamn mana. Man. Well, I'll tell you what, when it rains, it pours, man. When it rains, it pours. Let's see if he's got a counterspell in his hand. Probably. I see that little bit of a delay there. Any one of these cards being a mana would win us the game. As long as he doesn't have a counterspell. And we can't seem to get it. Double the amount of Millennium Calendar. He could crack the fucking calendar too. I mean, I don't know what he's got. Desperate. No, this is not turn and burn. This is TikTok. This is calendar ping. Virtual loyalty. Okay. This is TikTok on the clock. Do that. Hit. Oh my god. Alright, enough of that. One mana in the game is one. One single mana out of 14 cards. We get 3. I don't know what the ratio of that is. It's not good though. One single mana is what I was waiting on. Anything at all to hit. I put down all but we want. I hit him with the clock. I mean, he could have maybe had some stop for it, but holy shit, dude, that's a drought and a half right there. 23 on a 24. I mean, it's not great. Maybe we'll throw another one in. I don't know. We'll throw another one in. Why not? We'll try the 61. Probably Flood right now. We'll see. That's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. 1, 2, 3. That's not terrible. I probably do need more card draw, though. I would say. I think that might be a big flaw. Hey, what's up, Charles Bocha? Bohica. Charles Bohica. Boricua. Took me a second to realize that was Boricua. Doof. Alright. Golgari up the beanstalk. Draw. Boom. Boom. Abzan? Or every color? Probably every color. Okay, I've got immediate removal. I do need a black mana, though. 10% chance of a swamp. And about 20% chance of a black mana. That's not too terrible. This does look like raw Abzan here. Oh, okay. So he's just going to exile that into the Phantom Zone. Alright, that's fine. Hey, we got it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, if we get another mana, I think we'll be okay. He might... Oh, he's going to invasion us here. My turn. We do that. I think we got him. Rushing out. Yeah, we got him. Watch this. Adios. Adios. All right. We'd love to see you. We'd love to have you. That's actually not the worst. It's not great, but it's not the worst. I do need more mana off this, but I think I'll be okay. Oppo goes first. I'd like to go first. That's about my biggest complaint. Tick tock on the clock. Jungle Hollow. Okay, we're gonna open with Chachzan. We do have an infinite loop. We have a turn 5 infinite loop. If we're careful. Depends how useful it is. Golgari. Squirm and Emergent. Like that. Boom, bop. Maybe a direct removal. I don't know. Shelter's Edict. Very weird. Let's rotate that out. Monoface's cock is on. We're gonna hold on to that. River Tears. Hopefully he's using all of his garbage. Let's do this. He's really ramping and hitting removal. Breaker of Silence. That's okay. I'm alright with that. Mosswood Dread Knight. Okay, so he's low on cards. My turn. No attacks. He's going to go in for that. He's going to go in for that. We'll block that with that. We'll block that with that. That's what we need. Jacemer. You need bedtime stories? What the hell are you talking about? You need the JSMR. Oh. You need JSMR. Okay. I get what you're saying. And the clock win. We didn't get the 1,000 clock, but we got the all will be one clock. So there's two for one win combos right there. I haven't had anybody yell, I need bedtime stories at me yet. That's probably the first time in a while that somebody's done that. Thank you for that experience, Cookies. All right, so that was the double. Again, I wanted to showcase two things, and I think I did it, which is all will be one infinite loop on the Obnixilis, and all will be one clock, tick-tock clock win right there, which is both very, very effective at getting to where you need to go on that one. Okay, so yeah, pretty happy with the outcome. And even so, we can even aggro on the ground, which we did a couple of times. So fairly effective calendar deck right here for your pleasure. I'm happy with the outcome. I think it's pretty solid. As long as you aren't getting completely controlled out, which is basically every deck, you should be pretty good to go. So we're going to leave this deck right here, right now. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye. That's just the end of the video, guys. It's not the end of the world. That's how you feel about LVD. You start watching a video on the couch, puts you right to sleep. Cards are banned. What do you need me to say, Cookies? Go to sleep, Cookies. The Sandman awaits you in the deepest, darkest dreamland. And then I'm going to read Dracula to you, one chapter at a time. Pivot to reading audiobooks. I'd love to. I love to read, so it'll be very nice. Dun, 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 dun. Might be big money in there. Let's see how it goes. Jonathan Harkness's journal, Harker's journal. I did not sleep well, though my bed was comfortable enough, for I had all sorts of queer dreams. LOL. There was a dog howling all night under my window, which may have been something to do with it, or it may have been the paprika, for I had to drink up all the water in my carafe and was still thirsty. Towards morning I slept, and I was weakened by the continuous knocking at my door, so I guessed I must have been sleeping soundly. I had for breakfast more paprika, a sort of porridge of maize flour, which they said was mamalesia, and an eggplant stuffed with force meat, a very excellent dish, which they called impletata. I had to hurry breakfast, for the train started a little before 8, or rather I ought to have done so, for after rushing to the station at 7:30, I had to sit in the carriage for more than an hour before we began to move. It seemed to me that the further east you go, the more unpunctual the trains are. What ought they might be in China? He was struck with queer dreams. That's what the original text says, okay? I don't know what you want from me. That Jonathan Harker was struck with queer dreams. I just read What If 2 by Randall Munroe, the guy who made XKCD. So that was a really great nonfiction book. I also just read All-Star Superman, the Omnibus Collection, which is a graphic novel. That I believe that the new Superman movie is going to be drawing a lot of inspiration from. So I got that. And I read that. Fiction. What is the last fiction book that was Superman that I read. trying to think. I read Nick Offerman's book recently. Paddle Your Own Canoe. Let's see. I just reread some whatchamacallit. What's that crap called? Not Xanth, but Discworld. I just reread some Discworld. That was really good. Yeah, no, I mix it up. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah. I do a little bit of everything. All right. I read them and I was like, okay, this is decent. I mean, fine, sure. I really was not blown. Everyone's like, oh, I'll tell you what I do really like is the Cosmere from Brandon Sanderson. I'm behind on his. The last one I read was Oathbreaker or Oathmender #3. I haven't read #4 yet, so I read Words of Radius and Path of Kings. And that is Brandon Sanderson. Love Jim Butcher. Very happy about that. Jim Butcher's life got in the way of him writing the goddamn books. He got divorced, married, and then divorced again. And there was a lot of personal tumult he was going through in his own life, which I think was getting in the way of him writing books because there was a huge slowdown. Listen, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. That's a lot to go through. But it did slow down his output. Yeah. But yeah, I do like, I like I haven't read on my other reading list, I haven't read the last of the new Mistborn series, the future Mistborn series. Life Before Death Radiant, yes. Kaladin is a fucking beast. That was a good series, man. I read one after the other, man. I was in the Broken Lands or whatever they're called. Man, I was there, bro. He described those Broken Lands so vividly. I read Rivers of London too. Second book of the series, Olympian Affair. Oh, it was published last month. Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. I'll have to get. I'm behind on some of my reading. I'm behind. I've been reading comic books lately. I finally read The Last Ronin. And you don't think a Ninja Turtles book is going to make you cry, but there you go. It's like that damn Godzilla movie. By the way, Godzilla -1, holy shit. You should, you're like, oh, the Godzilla movie, Stompy. And then you're like, oh my God, my heart. Battlegrounds, I haven't read yet. I haven't read Peace Talks and I haven't read Battlegrounds. I got to read both of them. And then 12 months as next year is expected. Weiss and Hickman, I think in high school I probably read the original Dragonlance. But that's it. I read the original Dragon Riders of Pern. I didn't care for it. I did read some Weiss and Hickman back in the day. Again, probably in high school because we played in Criven or whatever it was called. We played a D&D campaign. I had a buddy of mine when I was like 15, and I was really starting to just play D&D. He wanted to run a campaign in Kryn, which I think is Dragonlance, right? Set of the Forgotten Realms. Cookie's Nose. I really got to do some revision on that and do a new cover. I don't know why I went with JM Villa. I should have gone with JM Villain. I don't know. I think my dad told me, no, Villain is too aggressive. Don't go with Villain. And I finally decided to lean into it. I should just redo that. I should redo it. We'll see. I might do a relaunch and do like an audiobook version while I might speak it. So. All right, good night, cookies. We're going to do a shakedown breakdown here, boys. Let me drink a little bit of water. We're going to shake it and break it. Vampire Chronicles, is that Anne Rice? I read Interview with a Vampire, and I tried to read Queen of the Damned, and it was the most boring book I've ever read in my life. I couldn't even get through it. And I usually don't not finish books, but holy shit, fucking Queen of the Damned was a fucking boring book. With all those fucking dumbass poems from her fucking husband. Ugh. Really, really boring. Oh my god. I read Interview. I liked Interview, but Queen of the Damned, I couldn't even slog through that. What's the other one? Memnock the Devil? Vampire Lestat? I may have skipped that. I may have thought that Queen of the Damned was next. And I may have thought Queen of the Damned was next and read that because that's how the movie goes. Here you go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you because we are going back. We actually have done one of these before, but we're doing a RAKDOS Millennium Clock Jankitude here. We are really going deep in the jank. We're going infinite loops. We're doing thousands of damage at once, or hundreds or thousands of damage at once. TikTok, man. TikTok. We are doing a RAKDOS, and I think you're really going to like it. It is all kind of craziness in here. Familiar faces and some new stuff. So stick around for this one. We're going to shake it down, break it down right here for you. Before we do that, I need you to do something for me before we get to this lovely RAKDOS deck that we're running right here. Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. If you do not know, the like and subscribe is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously claw you and rip you apart for not liking and subscribing to the videos. You got to watch out for him. That's what you got to watch out for. So join us on the Villains today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We are on Twitch. Follow the link right down in the description. We are also going live on YouTube, so you can hit that bell and you'll also be notified when we go live on YouTube. Both of them. You can always catch us live and catch all these tapings live and contribute to them, do all kind of stuff, and tell me I'm playing wrong. Join us on our you can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. We would love to have you there. Post your decks, post me wrong. Join us on the Villager enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Another extremely useful thing right there. Then you can exile the Saga, and then it returns as a 2/2 human shaman with haste. Even more useful is that if a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control would die, exile it instead. So all those resurrectors or stuff like that, if they have stuff to bring stuff out of the graveyard, if you kill it, if it dies, it goes away, it's exiled, it's out of the game, it's not in the graveyard. Very useful, and again, nice damage, aggression, boost up, and aggression, everything you need from a red card. Voldaren Epicure, a most piquant vampire here. 1 red and 1/1. Voldaren Epicure enters the battlefield. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. Create a blood token. You can see we have 2 cards that deal 1 damage. This is going to be critical for triggering Ob Nixilis. You're going to see in a little. Stay tuned and see what we do with this. 1 damage. It's a 1/1 creature and creates a blood token, which is a artifact that can be used for a lot of different things, for sacrificing, or we can discard a card, sacrifice, and draw a card off of it, which is very useful. So we have a lot of early plays here. And our third 1-drop, yeah, this is a pretty quick deck right here. There it is, guys. We're going with 3 Millennium Calendars. I don't really think you need the 4th because it's legendary. I'm kind of hesitant to stick too many of them in your hand. But there's the Millennium Calendar. This is going to be a central part of what we do here. Legendary artifact, it's 1-drop. Whenever you untap 1 or more permanents during your untap step, you may put that many counters on Millennium Calendar. So if you untap 3, it gets 3 counters. You can pay 2 to double the number of time counters on Millennium Calendar. When they are 1,000 counters or more on the Millennium Calendar, sacrifice it and the opponent loses 1,000 life. So they're going to die. It becomes exponential. That's what it means. However, we have this lovely card called All Will Be One. Whenever you put 1 or more permanent counters on it, whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or a player, permanent. All will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature, and opponent controls or planeswalker. Let's say you have 20 time counters on this, which is not hard to generate. You can generate that in 2 or 3 turns. And then you say, I want to double the amount of 20 time counters. You trigger that with all will be one, guess what you'll do? You'll do 20 damage. Guess what? If you have 50 on here and you double it, that you do 50, all will be one. That's 50 counters, 50 damage. That is a brutal, brutal combo. If they can't stop that, and it's not easy, they have to have an artifact destruction or an enchantment destruction to stop that combo right there. So that's combo number 1 right there. Keep that in mind. That's the first thing we can do with Millennium Calendar and all will be one is start doing those damage. And even if you can't kill them out immediately, let's say you get Millennium Calendar out late and you're just putting 1 or 2 counters, you're still pinging a lot of things for damage. Next, we're going to go with just our straight removal. If you want to go with some different kinds of destroy, you certainly can. You could go with cut down if you're running into aggro, or go for the throat. I don't really mind. Either one is fine. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be to taste. You could even do an exile if you wanted right here. I'm doing 4 removals just to get those critical cards out of there. If we need to get critical, just really, really dangerous cards out of our way, that is going to be super effective. A soul transfer is not a bad one either. So again, 4 removals right there is going to be your thing. You sacrifice and then you create a treasure token. So drawing a card, treasure token, 3 damage, not bad at all. So those are kind of your utilities to build up your treasure and maybe get some card draw right there. Onicult Anvil, of course, we're going to be pinging and dinging for 1 as long as we have artifacts to sacrifice. Kumano generates that blood token for us. We can even crack Millennium Calendar in an emergency. We don't really want to, but it is possible. Generally, as soon as you get the cycle going with 1 little construct, you can keep pinging back and forth, and the more Onicult Anvils you have out, the more you can do it. Braids was kind of the missing piece to this deck. Was kind of the little piece that we needed. It was a late addition, but man, it did fantastic. 2 black and 1 3/3. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If you do, opponent may sacrifice a permanent for each card it shares. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life, and you draw a card. So great way to hit life drain out on people by sacrificing artifacts, by sacrificing little extra creatures, blood tokens, anything that you want. It goes well with Onicult Anvil. Gives you that extra card draw if they have no way of sacrificing something else. Really, really solid addition to keep kind of the pressure on of either sacrifice or you're gonna lose life and we're gonna gain cards right there. Chandra, Dress to Kill, was another nice addition here. Again, a 1 pinger. You do +1, and it is going to be add 1 red. Chandra, Dress to Kill deals 1 damage up to 1 target player or planeswalker. Very useful. So it helps you ramp like right there with that 1 red addition. So you could actually put it down on turn 3, hit that 1 red, and then do Kumano. You've actually done 2 damage and have a planeswalker out right there. Or you can exile the top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it. That's a lot of our cards right here. I like it's nice to run here in something that's not all mono red. That's just exactly 1 life. Put a 1/1 counter on Obnixilis, Captive Kingfin. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card. Extremely useful. Again, you're saying, Jay, oh, I get what you're doing, Jay. Onicult Anvil, ping for 1 life. Voldaren, Kumano, ping for 1 life. Chandra, ping for 1 life. That is all very, very useful. That is really, really cool stuff you're doing there, Jay, because then you get to do a +1/+1, and he's a flying and trample, which is very dangerous, and you get a top card. We combine that with all will be one. Again, whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature, and opponent controls, or planeswalker. Now we're talking ping 1, put a 1/1 counter on him. When we put a counter on him, we ping 1 damage. When we ping 1, we put a counter. When we put a counter, we ping 1. Once you get this, if they have no way of breaking the loop, you'll just ping them out for as much damage as they have. It's an infinite loop. Either you're going to run out of cards from the top of your deck, or they're going to lose the game. So all will be one is pulling off 2 janky combos right here. Not 1, but 2. Millennium Calendar, huge damage bangers, and Obnixilis infinite loop. Very, very useful card right there. It is worth the mythic rares. We're going to finish it up with Burn Down the House. In case we get over our head, we can sweep for 5. Or we can put out 3 1/1 1 red devil creature tokens with haste. Fantastic way of finishing the game there, because again, if they get blocked, they explode, they deal 1 damage. Guess what happens when you deal 1 damage? You trigger Ob Nixilis. So burn down the house, 2 of them for a nice sweeper in case we're running into those really hasty decks, or those human soldier decks that like to build. Right there, you're talking about just different forms of removal. I don't really think that you're going to need more. If you want to do more Ob Nixilis, I'm trying to be a little easier on your mythic rares. You can maybe take a Chandra out and put another Ob Nixilis if you want to do the mythic rares a little differently. This is a bit of an expensive deck between Millennium Calendar, Ob, all will be one. It does cost a little bit of rares. It is a little pricey. It's a little hard on the wallet. I'll have to do a maybe like an artisan deck to make up for the fact that this is a pricey guy right here. But just different types of removals on your sideboard for your best of 3 in case you're running into something else here. Really fun, really janky. And again, you have 2 unique ways with Millennium Calendar and Ob and All Will Be One to really finish the game off in a fun and janky way. So we are doing Diamond. We're climbing up Diamond with this one. We're pushing. TikTok, man. TikTok on the clock. Here we go into a game. Hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Love to hear it. Here we go. TikTok, guys. TikTok. All right. We are out of here, boys. We'll see you on the flip side, on the dip side, on the #1 tip side.